attraction. Specifically, the law of it is something that all brands would love to master. I mean, people would love to master it too. That sense of gravity, the ability to pull somebody towards you. What politician, what musician, artist, brand manager would shy away from that superpower? In the book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, he visits a similar concept. He says that when you pursue your personal legend, the universe conspires, at least at first, to help you to achieve it. All you have to do is follow the language of the world, and slowly your purpose unfolds. Now, some call this destiny or fate, others might say that it's kismet. But the idea is that when you are faced with big decisions, curveballs, disasters, or anything that is going to have a massive impact in your life, that thing that you need will be there just when you need it. If you haven't read the book, The Alchemist, do it. It's one of those books that is not only going to be a pleasure to read, but its journey will stay with you for the rest of your life. I'll leave a link in the description below, and if you'd prefer to listen to it on Audible, even better. It's narrated by Jeremy Irons, whose voice is a treasure on its own. Anyway, back to this idea of attraction. If you think about it, this is the essence of brand advertising. I mean, think about all the brand ads that you've seen in your life. Not your product and price, buy one of these and get one free ads, but ads for more luxurious items like cars, watches, hotels, exotic locations. How many of those have you actually bought? If you think of their conversion rate, it's terrible. While millions might see ads for Tag, Breitling, or Porsche, only a handful will ever make those purchases. So why bother advertising them at all? Well, it's for when you finally arrived at that crossroad in your life, where you're able to afford something in that category. It's for that question that my kids love asking me. Dad, if you could have any car, what would it be? Now, if a car just popped into your mind, that's why they bothered spending their money on advertising, attraction. And it's not just cars either. What watch would you love to have? If you could go on holiday to anywhere, where would that be? What restaurant would you really love to eat at? What's your favorite sports brand? Football team? The list goes on. Good brand advertising creates answers to these little questions. They make it seem that the whole world has conspired to bring you to the moment that you get to their brand. They make you think that you're listening to the language of the world, and that their product, whatever it is there at the exact moment for your exact need. Here's an ad for Bud Light that I think captures this perfectly.
Alright, he's alone. I'll send her in.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm Kelly.
Ian.
Ian?
Ian, pleasure to meet you.
If I give this to you, are you up for whatever happens next?
3 seconds ago, we gave Ian Rappaport a Bud Light and a choice. Ian is not an actor. He has no idea what's going to happen next.
I think I could do that.
Alright, he's in the limo, Reggie. That's you.
How are you? What's your name? Ian Rappaport. Ian Rappaport. Ian. Oh. The bachelorette party is f***ing great. The limo's pulling up. Minka, can you hear me?
I hope I don't mess it up. Hey. Hi. Ian.
Very nice to meet
Minka,
you.
nice to meet you.
Definitely know who you are.
We need a coat for Ian.
It's pretty awesome
This looks
being
great.
styled by Minka Kelly tonight.
I wish I could come with you.
I know, I wish you could too.
Bye, guys.
Minka, that was awesome. They're coming in now, guys.
Open the doors.
Joe.
Good evening.
Hello, Lily.
Hey!
There. Come on, it's Lily. Lily.
Hey, Don! How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to see you. Are we wearing the same coat?
Yeah, nice jacket.
Stand by, A-Cap. Open the door. Door. Twins.
Yes.
This is a bizarre night.
Take care of you.
Everyone here is a twin? My mind is blown.
They're on their way down.
Prepare to be crushed in tiny tennis.
Good
Okay, let's see the arms. You all look all pumped up. Very good. Just give me 5 push-ups. 1, 2. I knew it. Ring it up. They're beautiful girls, huh? Come on, Arnold. Don't be shy when it comes to counting for me. You can do better than that. Come on. Ready, my little man here? It's not a bad shot for my little princess.
If he gets one more coin, he wins.
Bud Light, the perfect beer for when you somehow find yourself in a limo with Reggie Watts and some bachelorettes, then get styled by Minka Kelly before Don Cheadle, a llama named Lily, and the identical twin of the girl you just met take you to a party where you defeat Arnold Schwarzenegger in a sudden death ping pong match that puts you on stage with One Republic. Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
How brilliant. A payoff line that is so specific to such an insane scenario, but makes you think that the whole world has lined up to give you exactly what you want at that exact moment that you want it. Everything about this ad is great, including the budget. I mean, it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger and Don Cheadle in it. But it's all built on a simple idea. Let's give one ordinary, unsuspecting guy who you just want to hug the best night of his life, and then just keep improving on it. From the beautiful lady approaching him at the bar, to Reggie in the car, Don and the llamas in the elevator, and Arnold making him do push-ups, all you have to do is show his real reactions, and there's your ad. The antithesis of this idea is from the movie The Hangover. There, the writers thought, what is the worst thing that can happen to you when you wake up with a hangover? There's a tiger in the bathroom, and now let's just make everything even more absurdly worse. That tiger belongs to Mike Tyson, and he's not happy because you've just peed in his pool. Crazy, crazy stuff. What works so well with this ad, though, is the way it makes you feel. It makes you think that now that you finally got that thing, that product, that brand, everything is going to work out for you from here on out. Imagine you could leave people with that same feeling when they left you. Awesome. All this leads me to what I have been up to for the last few years. As very few of you probably remember, the last video that I made promised a course on advertising and creativity. Well, I'm very happy to say that after many years, it is finally here. It's a copywriting course and advertising mentorship that I have been working on for the last 4 or 5 years. So what does it have to do with alchemy? Well, the timing. It just so happens that the 2 major colleges in South Africa that were offering copywriting have now stopped. And at the same time that they have stopped, this course has become available. It's the language of the world, as The Alchemist would put it. What's in the course, you may ask? Well, it's all the things that you would need for the first 3 years of your advertising career. It's the mentorship that your creative director just doesn't have the time to give you. And it's all packaged in one place, adsuccess.online. Yes, it's a pun. But here you will find 10 modules in video format breaking down everything you need to hit the road running when you join your next advertising agency. All the videos are supported by exercises to help you build your client's brand as well as your own. You'll be given a year's access to the course, and that covers everything from sales techniques that venture into neuro-linguistic programming, the etiquette that you need on set, both with TV and radio, portfolio advice that will help you and your agency to win awards, and a whole lot more. And to launch the course, I'm giving 15% off to the first 100 people who sign up for it. You can find the discount code in the information below. So please check out the course at adsuccess.online. And if you like what you see here, like, subscribe, tap on the bell. I truly appreciate it. Cheers.
David.
Worthy. David.
Dave's a beast, man.
And then I was flirting with David all night, but it was very one-sided.
What's incredible with Dave is that, he was part of a movement.
Please welcome David.
Worthy!